Oh, be nice, Sheldon. Be nice. Well, what are you looking at them for? Welcome to the 10-acre woods. My name's Mark, and it is cold out. So I believe it's minus 18 Celsius, and there is a strong north wind coming in. Last night, you could just hear the house rattle. So winter is finally here. It's not officially here until the 21st, but well, it's inevitable here in southern Manitoba. So today there is one of our last classes. We do classes usually every weekend during the colder season. This weekend is our last class. It's a wreath making class. So you can see there is quite a few cars here. The parking lot's full. We'll go in and we'll have a look and see what's going on in there just a little bit. I figured I'd come out here and give you a little update on the animals. And then something else that's happening. If you notice that thumbnail, Billy's going on vacation. Well, he's not actually going on vacation, but he's a little change of scenery. He is going to a neighboring farm, and he's going to take a couple girls out for dinner. So he'll be gone. So we're studying him out. He'll be gone for probably about 4 weeks. So that'll give Carl a little bit of time away from Billy. They have been kind of butting heads. It looks like Billy has kind of pushed Carl out of the alpha position. So Carl is usually seen off to the side, you know, hanging out maybe with one of the other ones, where Billy's kind of right in the thick of things. So we'll start off with the donkeys and Levi up front, and we'll work our way around and actually answer a few questions too that I've read in the comments. So I wasn't sure a topic for this weekend's video. I was wanting to do a video on Fernando and his story, and I started pulling a bunch of footage and pictures from the past, and I'm not quite ready for that yet. There's still quite a bit of information there, and it's scattered around. I think I've got everything all figured out, but I will likely have that video up for you next week. Hi, Levi. What are you doing, bud? Yeah, look at how dirty you are. So Levi here is, well, he's quite the character. He's, as I've mentioned in previous videos, he's like a big puppy dog. Hey? Yeah, so whenever you're out here, he just has to come over, which was quite a change from when he first came in, because he came in with 2 miniature ponies, which is... What are you doing? You sniffing me? Which is Willow and Shadow. And of course they had, or Willow had a little foal in the spring. They're all about smells, eh? Humans are all about handshaking, and but they're all about smells. What do I smell like, buddy? So a question was, why is Levi and the 2 donkeys up front here and not in with the other ones? So there's a few reasons for that. Of course, space. So we did build a shelter, I guess it was 2 years ago now. We expanded our shelter. It's still a little bit crowded in there. You know, we've got 4 alpacas in there. We've got 3 ponies. We've got all the sheep and the goats. So by putting these guys in, it would just crowd it up just a little bit more. And we have this area up front here to give them the space. We've got some new buildings that we've put in. Now, the other reason is because the donkeys... What? You gonna taste me? What? Don't chew my jacket. It's not food. You're funny. The donkeys that are behind me here, so Chinook and Esme, they came in, well, what was it, 2 months ago, I guess it was. And they're just not ready. So donkeys can be aggressive. They're great for predators. If you have predators in the area, they will keep them at bay for sure. So they can kick, they can kill with their kick. So we want to make sure that these guys are completely comfortable in their surroundings, and that is this area up front here, which is the isolation area. Now, if you've watched the other videos, you've seen that I haven't quite been able to get too close, but this is actually fairly close. Another reason why we're keeping Levi here up with these guys is because they learn by example. So the donkeys can see that Levi is right here with me, and they're it's got to be going through their mind that, oh, well, this guy doesn't seem like a threat because our roommate here, you know, doesn't have a problem with him. So the animals tend to learn from each other. We find that quite a bit. So when we have an animal that's a little skittish, we'll put them in with other animals that are very friendly and learn by example. Wow, you can hear the ducks and geese quacking. Okay, so here's the other side of the building here. This is their water here, and we've got it wired up to keep it not freezing, unfrozen. Here is our hay area. We are getting actually some more hay in next week. So some of them are these bales, and then we're getting some large bales as well. The animals really like this new stuff that we have. It's kind of wild grass. And here are, well, we got some pigeons in here. We've got geese, roosters, and the ducks. Now we did get 2 other ducks that came in. They were 2 males. They were crosses. I can't even tell now. I think it's this one right here. They were male Rowan cross. That one, and it could be that one over there. Not sure. There were 2 males, and my understanding is they didn't have the room for them for over the winter, and that is very common when we get animals in. It's just because, you know, maybe some of the other ones had passed away, or they're getting out of having ducks and geese, and they just need somewhere for them to go. Holy, who's making all that noise? It's one of these boys. What do we got here? Oh, it's probably you. Okay, so we have our bunnies in here. So they've got some wood products to chew on down here. They've got access to go outside, which it looks like there's a few of them out there now. And this is the female pen, the girl's pen. So you can see how much light there is in here. It's a nice sunny day. We've got this poly that's up here that actually keeps this area relatively warm, especially with all the animals that are in here. So we'll head out into the main area this way. So here is the door here coming out from the rabbits, and we have it looks like a Polish rooster here that's outside. And a nice black rabbit basking in the sun. So they've got their little shelters here to go into. They've got this little shelter, which I can see a couple rabbits kind of just sitting in there. And then this area here is, the chicken area, the outside chicken area, and the outside peafowl area. We did have a big snowstorm with wet snow, and you can see how the board across the back has fallen. All this netting has fallen as well. So we're going to have to clean that up. It looks like the sheep were over there. They were looking at me, wondering what was going on. That brings me to another question, is sheep. So somebody had asked, why don't you breed the sheep? We breed the goats, and we want to kind of stick with just that. So we started breeding goats years ago. We don't breed any of our rescued goats. Now the sheep, most of them, actually all of them, have really been rescues. A lot of them are fixed. And, you know, it's just not, it just doesn't seem right to actually rescue animals and then go and head it and breed them. So some of the animals that we do get in, like the ponies that came in, that was Willow and she had little Meadow this spring. Well, she was pregnant from little Levi there, because the previous owners didn't think that he could quite reach, but he could. And we've had pigs that have come in pregnant. This batch that we recently had this fall, 7 came in, 2 females and 5 males, and of course one of them was pregnant, but they're so young, they were born this spring, kept all together. They were so young that she just miscarried 3 of them stillborn. So that's kind of the story on that. Another reason why we don't go crazy with breeding is because space. So we have 10 acres here, and we're only allowed to have so many animals. They call it AU units, or animal units. And it's based on the amount of waste that an animal produces. So a cow or a horse would produce a larger AU unit. I think it's probably 1 or 0.75 for ponies, whereas a goat is quite a bit further down the list, and a chicken even lower yet. I think a chicken is 0.1 or 0.01 AU units, something like that. So we have to keep an eye on the amount of AU units or waste that we're producing, and we have to keep under a certain amount. So we don't want too many animals, which is again another reason why we rehome our animals, and we just don't keep them all on the property forever, because we would run out of space and then we would not be able to rescue certain animals. So I hope that answers that question. Wow, would you look at that pond? So we were a little concerned about the ice and having the animals out here. They don't usually wander across because they know that that's usually water in the summertime. But look at all the footprints going across there. So they have been going through. It looks like a lot of the smaller animals. I don't see any horse hoof prints. So it is pretty thick now because we haven't really had a lot of snow. And of course, without that snow, then you don't get the insulation factor, and the ice freezes faster and harder. So here is little Billy over here. Hi, Billy. How you doing, bud? So you guys are kind of on the sunny side of the building. So we have Coco, we have Snow, and we have Petunia over here. And of course, Billy. Oh, I can smell him from here. So male goats, male goats are funny. And they do give off quite the aroma. I don't know if the girls like that aroma. I guess, you know, that's the thing, so I guess they must, right, Billy? They're hanging out with you. Hey, bud. Hi, Turbo. Turbo. What are you doing, buddy? Hi. Oh, you're funny, Billy. What do we got? We got a rooster over here, and we have Bronwyn. Oh, and there is little Meadow. You're growing up fast, girl. Wow, and look at the coat on her. Just nice and fluffy coat. And then here we have Tinker. Tinkerbell. Hi, Tinker. How you doing, girl? So Tinker and Turbo came in together, and she was named Tinkerbell. And Turbo, well, was named Turbo because he was the fastest of the bottle. And it was right around the time that the snail movie from Disney came out. I think it was Disney, with Turbo the Snail. So that was kind of on the mind. Again, here's our winter water system. So we've got a heater that's in there that's plugged into a cord so that the water doesn't freeze. Where's your mama? Where's your mama? Where is she? Oh, they're in here. Again, we have the alpacas in here. Hi. So this is Barry. You got some stuff in your hair, Barry. So do you. Marley. Marley's in here, and we have Daisy. I didn't really show Daisy in the last video. She was kind of tucked off into the corner. Why is that hair such a... You know, all the other ponies don't have a problem with their hair. She's doing good. She is getting some good growth on her foot. If you've been watching us, you will know that her feet were in very bad condition. So she is getting better. She's not likely going to be at 100% until maybe midsummer, but she is definitely getting better. So we have Shanzi the alpaca here, and that's where they go out to get their area. Then who's that? We've got Paula over there. And we've got the girls. So we've got Shadow. Hi, Shadow. So Shadow and Willow came in this past spring, sorry. And then we have Carl. Carl, you hanging out in here? Just having something to eat? Hannibal, which we didn't expect Hannibal to last very long. He's old, and we thought he was going to die. He was going to pass away fairly soon after we got him. But he's made incredible leaps and bounds health-wise. And a lot of it, I think, was due to the hay. So we use the smaller bales, and they're not as dusty. So he's been doing good. So then we have Blackie and, Snow again. Snow and Petunia came in. And Turbo is back in here again with Lambert over there and the two outdoor pigs, which we have PD here, and Piper looks like she's still in bed in the little nest. But it's not just me that had to warm up a little bit. My camera's battery was flashing that it was dying, and it's showing now I'm at 47% now that it's warmed up. So the challenges with filming in freezing temperatures. Okay, we got two little piggies up and at 'em, don't we? Let's go in and see you guys. Oh, 3, 4. Hello, little piggies. Look what I have. Here, I'll spread some. There. There we go. There we go. Get you out of bed. Oh, Fernando, I'll be over there in a minute. The way to a pig's heart is through their stomach. Oh, what is that? So these are just oats. So I can grab some oats from the bin over there. And oh, you want some more? Oh, here. Don't want to get too pushy, do you? Look, your buddy in the back there is getting there. So these guys will likely be with us until spring, summertime. Okay, there's probably nothing left in here. And then we'll likely find them homes then. So, but in the meantime, so they're nestled in, hibernating during the winter time. Hey? Yes. Yes. Can I pet you? Still a little skittish. Oh, there you go. But what was it? 2 weeks ago, I think it was, when I was in here, rubbed one, and it's tough to do when, of course, they're eating. But you know, pigs are funny that way. That if you rub, oh yeah, no, there we go. Oh, there you go. You rub their belly, and they'll just flip right over. But of course, no. Food, belly rub, food, belly rub. Okay, we have the chicken, duck, well, Muscovy duck, and turkey pen. Hi, Fernando. Yeah, he sees the camera. He says, I know what that's all about. So just a kind of a quick teaser on Fernando. Fernando has had, well, he's got an award for therapy, Manitoba Animal Therapy and Service Animal Day, which was a year and a half ago, so last year, 2018 in the spring. He's been on numerous TV news So CTV, News City, CBC. So there's been quite a few stories. He's been in the paper. He went to the university campus for Thanksgiving, which would have been, I think, 3 years ago. And he's got a beer that's named after him as well. So you'll learn more about Fernando and how he came here and what his story is next video. So stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe. So these guys are all tucked in here, and they'll be in here for the winter. This down here, if Fernando moves his tail, is lentils and peas. And what Tara does is she ferments them. How are all my little ones doing? Little George, you're such a cute little face. Oh, sorry, Sheldon. Yes, you're cute too, buddy. Oh, and Hazel. Hazel. All right, let's get in here and see you guys. Oh, Moira, you're still scared. Well, it takes time, doesn't it? Hey, you go around that way, and I'm gonna come in here. There we go. There we go. Hi, Hazel. Hang on a second. There we go. Hi, Sheldon. Let's sit in here with you guys. So some of you have mentioned that you know, you could just cuddle up and hang out in here with these guys. And yeah, we've had some people that have said for sure they'd love to. Sheldon, what are you doing? They'd love to grab a blanket and just cuddle up in here and go to sleep. Hey, what are you doing, Hazel? So I mentioned in the last video that, yeah, Hazel's going to be remaining with us. George, are you going to work the camera? He looks at me. George, come here. No, there's not food morsels on there. Filming with animals. So we have Holly here. Hi, Holly. You're a cutie. And we have Billie Jean that's over here. And George is operating the camera. So, George, you're not doing a very good job. It's very jittery. George! Oh, now he runs away. Hey! What are you doing? What do you smell? Are you smelling me? So there's our camera operator, George, over there. He's decided to retire, I guess. Yes, you guys are cute. Are you pushing the girls around? So Sheldon's a year older than these two girls. He's not a whole lot bigger, but he was a little stunted, of course, in growth when he was born. And he is a boy. He's fixed. Some of you have asked, but he still does these, see, look at him. He still does these goofy boy things. What do you smell? What do you smell? Hey? You're around these girls, so that probably gets you excited. But that's all you can do, isn't it? Oh! What are you doing, Sheldon? Are you the man? Are you the man? Oh, they're funny. Oh, they're funny, aren't they, Holly? Oh, are you gonna beat up Holly now? Oh, she's gonna come after you. She's gonna come after you. Hi, Holly. What do you want? What do you want? You want to climb on me? Is that it? She's learning, I guess she's practicing her goat yoga skills for next year. Hey, do we need some stuff so you guys can jump on? We had a swing that was kind of just up top here. And then there's a brush, which the cabinet, our school's out cabinet, is here in the way. This brush I just mounted on the wall, and they love to scratch up against it. So we're gonna have to move this little space. What? Do you want to just come and see me? Is that it, Holly? Yeah. That's Sheldon. That's Sheldon. There, maybe if I put the camera there, and then George won't do his thing. Hey? Oh, be nice, Sheldon. Be nice. Well, what are you looking at them for? Oh, Holly, what are you doing? You want to climb on me? You're silly. Oh, and then Hazel. So Hazel, what do you think of these goats, Hazel? What do you think of them? Oh, yes. You don't realize it, but you're a goat, aren't you? So Hazel was raised in the house, bottle fed, and she's learning to be a goat. And she is a cross. What is she? She's a Pygmy. Oh, I'll put it down here what she is. She's a Pygmy cross. And of course she came in, she's been with us for about a month and a half now. Sheldon. You guys are hilarious. So, yes, I can see why, nice Sheldon. I can see why people would really love to come out and spend time. Actually, it would be, I've been out here relaxing with them, especially with the kid goats when they're born. So every spring we have kid goats. So of course Carl and Billy are out there with the adults, and we keep the younger ones in here because they're just too young. Holly and this little cutie right here. They're too young to breed, so we want to make sure that something that happened with the pigs, being that the two females that were with the 5 males got pregnant, we want to make sure that doesn't happen here, because of course you can run into complications with animals that are too young. Usually I think 18 months is 18 months to 2 years is probably a good time to start breeding. Hey, you're just all over, and Hazel is just, she is a cuddler. You're in the way, Sheldon. People can't see Hazel. Yes, I know. Wow. I've never actually sat out here with them, and Hazel is just, she's just, you could probably sit here all day and just be with her. Hey? Wow, you are a cutie. Okay, but I gotta go in the house and see how everybody's doing with their wreaths. Maybe I'll come out here and spend some more time with you guys. It's quite enjoying. It's very therapeutic and funny. Oh, you guys. What, you want to climb on me? What is it? Sheldon? 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 What are you doing? What are you doing, big boy? What are you doing, tough guy? Okay, now I'm going. No. Well, I guess Hazel made my mind up for me. She left me. Okay, guys. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. Oh, you're back. Oh. Oh, be nice to Hazel. She's just a baby.
Get those blue guns going, honey.
All right.
That one apparently.
Burlap.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Sometimes they have to be.
Did you get this idea off Pinterest or something?
Yeah, Tara did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, isn't it great?
That's cute.
Right.
Who knew? Are you guys printing something out?
No, we're just
Yeah.
over here.
And the bin around. That's the big one.
And then classic wreaths. Yeah. Oh, yours is full.
Getting there.
See you, Tara. Bye,
And these are
Tracy.
seed
Goodbye.
pods, the milkweed, isn't it?
Yeah, the milkweed.
There's another Tracy here. Yeah, I'm debating because I really want.
Oh, and a wedding veil wreath.
They're also pretty.
Oh yeah, and those seeds work really well.
The milkweed.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know Tara was husking them a while back, and then she just
She was happy that somebody
keeping
used
everything.
them.
Yeah. Yeah. No, those are nice.
Yeah, a lot of people have left, so you
Yeah. No, I missed some of them. We had a whole bunch of people here making the wreaths, and I noticed that everybody was just heading out. Okay, so the people that are coming to pick up Billy have arrived. So Tiana and I are just heading out. And Tara's already out there, so we'll go out and see how the loading goes. Now normally you would put a goat in a kennel of some sort, but they've just decided we'll just put him in the back seat, just like how Fernando travels. Come on, Billy.
Billy,
Your bags are packed.
your bags are packed.
Come on, bud. Oh, pigs. Come on. Out you go.
Billy,
There you go.
Billy. He'll go right that
Come
way.
on, move.
Come on, Billy.
Yeah,
He's like, oh, what's in there? Get him, Tara.
Mike, you will get along with our wedding?
You're all ready to go?
Say he's been with weddings before and he quite like
make great handles.
make great handles. Well, our one dough was already, the two are already dehorned, and then our dough is cold. Double team them if you can.
He's like, what? Where am I going? Don't worry, Billy. You'll be back.
I'll hold his horns till we get up there, just to keep his head straight. Where's your hand?
Hey, buddy.
Ready?
You gotta use your legs, buddy.
He's more docile than his daddy.
Get your feet up.
God, he's got a package. I've got to hold his balls right now.
No wonder he's not moving.
Whoa, ice.
Hey, buddy. Hey, get up there.
He's
Jeez, he doesn't want to sit in the chair.
One month vacation?
oh.
On vacation.
Watch now.
Thanks very much. Have fun, Billy. Keep us
All the soaps are labeled in there, so you'll know
Yay!
what scents they are.
Thank you. See you guys. Have fun.
Bye.
Keep me posted if he's doing his job or causing a ruckus.
For sure.
Hi, Billy.
Sorted out.
I love that. Setting out my goat.
Tiana, there's going to be a few comments.
What?
Well, look what you're wearing. It's like,
At least I put on 2 sweaters.
so what'd you get? Some soaps?
I got some soaps.
Ooh. Ooh,
goat
that looks
soaps.
pretty. Some goat soaps. So, all right. People haven't seen you in the video. Say hi.
Me? Oh, hey.
You've been doing classes.
Hello.
She's been a busy lady. Well, that's it for this video. There he goes. Billy's off to the races. He's off for probably about 4 weeks, and then he'll come back in around the end of January, mid to the end of January. So that's it. So that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, and if you have any questions about this video or anything we do here on the farm, please leave a comment down below. We love to hear from you guys. If you haven't subscribed, I encourage you to click that subscription button. And until next video, have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.